Want an intro?
Hey everyone, this is Breaking Point. Simon?
Alan.
Alan. And today we're reviewing BAM in your face! Wait.
Terminator
Damn
Salvation
screen's too
on
shiny.
Blu-ray.
There we go. Yes.
Alan's actually gonna do the review. I saw the movie like a few times, like 3 or 4 times, with the director's cut and the theatrical version. I'll give my input a little later. I'm gonna let him review most of the movie because I'm pretty freaking thirsty, so I'm gonna go right and get that drink.
Yeah, alright. Hey everybody. Alright. First off, I'm gonna say I liked it. Good stuff. I was a little weary about the whole Terminator thing. I'm like, how many different ways can I show you a robot trying to kill people? And apparently it doesn't get dull, it just keeps getting interesting. So I was thinking, alright, well they already did Terminator 3. Basically, it seems to be an unstoppable robot. And I'm thinking, how are they going to top it in Salvation? Because how can they top it? Like, it can transform, it can make other robots, it can take over robots. What can they possibly show me in this movie that can top that stuff?
Oh, it's just some marshmallows.
Yeah. But basically, they show me, what was it, Marcus, right?
Yeah.
A robot that's actually a person. In terms of, it thinks it's a person.
Well, he is a person. That's what's so cool about it. Like,
he had a regular,
he had a heart, he had a brain, he had organs.
Yeah, and it was just weird, because he thought he was a person.
The funny thing is, he was a person, and he just took out his old skeleton and put a reinforced, like a Terminator skeleton on him to protect his organs on, pretty much make him indestructible, make him a person nonetheless. I mean, what's scarier than the enemy
that he didn't know.
Country?
That's what blew my mind. He didn't know the whole time.
And I didn't know either. So
I suspected something because it looks like in the very beginning of the movie, this dude just wakes up and he walks. It looks like
out of a huge
miles,
explosion, yeah.
Yeah, miles and miles and miles, and he doesn't know what's going on. That's one of the first things that gave me the signal. He woke up. He didn't know what was going on. He didn't know what any of the Terminator models were, and everyone in the future knows what they are and how to avoid them and stuff. And
quiet. Don't make noises.
But it introduces us to John Connor's dad, which is very important.
Kyle Reese.
Yeah. But somehow later on he dies in Terminator 1.
Well, I think he died towards the end.
In Terminator 1?
Yeah, because you see him a little bit. And he's like, so terrible. And he gets shot, and it's like, whoa. What's that guy?
And John Connor's the man. I think
Christian Bale's been on a fucking roll.
Yes.
And when I say fucking roll, I mean fucking roll, because he did Batman Begins, The Dark Knight, this shit, and then he was in the Public Enemies, and he was in The Illusionist.
Yeah, he did some movies in the past, like
American Psycho. Yes, he was a dancing guy with the axe.
Oh man, there's another movie from a while back.
Christian Bale kicks ass. And Christian Bale, if you ever see this video, you kick ass.
Yeah, he does. So anyway, so more John Connor, and you get the sense that he's not supposed to die.
He's not a little 12-year-old kid.
No, he's a man.
Or a douchebag who falls in love with a veterinarian.
Yeah, that wasn't with Terminator 3.
Yeah,
it's not that good. No.
Now he's Christian Bale.
Grown up.
He's a bad motherfucker.
I'm not shooting robots in the head. Fearless.
He was fearless.
I mean, he's in the robot with robots that look like freaking snakes and stuff. He does not care.
He's grabbing them and he's on calling bitch. Fuck me.
And one of the most memorable lines in the Terminator series was in this movie. You will not kill me.
Oh yeah. Actually, the line I like the most in this movie is when they're face to face, and he's like, what are you? And he's like, I'm a man. And he goes, he's not a man. And he shows him. He goes,
unhooks his head.
Yeah. He's like, you and me, we've been at war since before we were even born. Ooh, that hurts. It's in your face. It's happening. It's like,
But you need the. You will not kill me.
Oh, he says that later on. Oh, another.
But when Skynet shows you the tape of it happening, they just like.
But he says both.
Yeah, but he's both. How gangster is that? It's like dude is strapped by chains dangling over a pit, about to fall to his death. It's like, John motherfucking Connor. You know, he might well just sit
Well,
there.
another cool line in this movie was when they were in Skynet trying to find Kyle Reese, and the T-800 comes out, and it's actually like a CGI Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Oh yeah, the young
and
Arnold.
The first thing he says had me rolling when I was looking at it. He's like, "You gotta be fucking kidding me!" It was so funny. I mean, you totally have to check this movie out. I mean, Moon Bloodgood, she's hot as hell. I mean,
oh yeah, wait, we also forgot the other memorable line. If we stay the course, we're dead.
oh yeah,
We're all dead.
yeah, man, there was so many freaking lines. I mean,
But you know, it's not just the John Connor goes around killing people and surviving like these apocalyptic. You know, there's a scene where something explodes and you know he doesn't die. He's the only person
there's
to
these
survive.
huge robots now that snatch people and puts them in like its back, which is like a dragon. It's really cool. I mean,
Well, they don't really explain what they're doing when they're gathering these
well,
people.
no, they're stealing them to like copy them
Yeah.
and make them into T-800s.
Just like that dude.
Yeah.
Ah,
So
they can infiltrate and do stuff.
yeah. So I mean, it's really cool, and I mean they have these motorcycle robots that like have machine guns mounted, and they're just motorcycles with little red eyes. And John Connor like steals one.
The fact that he even figures out a way to destroy him, I would have thought that we were screwed.
Yeah, like,
Like,
no,
if it was me
they
and
have this
fucking
little,
pickup truck.
box with a USB port, and they just stick it in the head of the Terminator, and it's just like, I own you. And it's just like, whoa, John Connor has hardware like that? Fuck you, Sky, man.
No, he also has what also got me too was that he had a radio program, and you know that despite how far in the future this takes place, and there's hovercrafts and all this other crap,
He had a radio,
he had a radio
little,
program.
like a little radio, and he'd come on.
He talks to people, and people feel so close to him.
If you can hear this, you're the resistance. You know, it's like, whoa.
But it was practical advice too. Like if you ever run across this kind of robot, just stab it in the back of the head.
Yeah.
And, you know, like, it felt like if your dad was giving you like good, solid advice, or like
Well,
it's like the Bob Vila of killing Terminators.
What's even cooler is that like they show you like what more or less, because now that they're making a new trilogy, I think they're going down the path of they're gonna take you to Terminator 1. I think that's where this is going.
Oh, and they start messing around with going back in time and
Yeah,
stuff?
so I think the next one, now that he has Marcus Wright's heart, he's totally gonna do some bad shit. But what do you rate Terminator Salvation?
I'm gonna give it my original 8. 8 out of 10. But there's a reason for it. It's just, a few things kind of fell apart for me. Like when our beloved John Connor takes a pole.
Not through the heart.
Yeah, and he's still okay. Okay enough
So
to
like,
wobble.
Yeah. To get the grenade thing and shoot the.
Yeah, but not only that, but he gets walked out. He goes all the way up a few. You have to assume there's a few stories up, even if it is by elevator. Go in a helicopter, blow up the whole thing, and
still call it a day.
And kind of be there on the operating table, like still talking.
Yeah.
Like,
and then he gives the guy the jacket with the red Ranger stripe. But so you give it an 8, a solid 8.
Yeah, there's just a few holes in the story for me, but that's expected.
I give Terminator Salvation an 8.5, so an 85 out of 100. So 8.
I would have liked to see the original Arnold, like if they brought Arnold back. I know he's being yeah, I'm sure he's governor and he's busy, but I'd have liked to see him in the movie. Like, maybe like he was actually a resistance soldier that they might have based.
He was in CG, so I mean,
Wow.
it was okay. So
I was just curious where they would have gotten the look for him.
Anyway, we have very few seconds left. This is the breaking point with Alan and Simon. Have a good night, everybody. Stay tuned.
Yeah.